Thank you. Tim, first of all, great job. I think the one thing everyone should know, Tim told me right before the meeting today that he recruited some of his coworkers and said he bought them lunch so they could listen and evaluate his speech prior to this meeting. I thought that was really ingenious for a couple of reasons. One, to recruit more people to Toastmasters. I think they would be really interested in our group. But also, it's thinking outside of the box. I think this group, we get comfortable in saying, we have a scheduled speech for a certain day, and this is where I'm going to get the evaluation. I think it's important that we also get evaluations from our work lives, our professional lives, and those people that know us much better than the people we know in this room. Your speech was how to say it, and I think you did a really nice job in opening the speech with holding up Covey's book. We've all read Covey, or most of us have heard of him at least, and I think you did a nice job of summarizing his 7 habits with one word. And how to say it is really focused upon using short, descriptive words. And I think to summarize Covey, I'm really surprised and impressed that you were able to do it in 5 to 7 minutes, because I don't think that's easy. I'm sure that's not what he would want. That would be $50 away from his pocket. But I think you did it well. The one thing that I would suggest, though, because his book is so broad and there's so much content to that book, and how to say it, I think it would have been helpful had you focused on one point. Yes, maybe summarized each of those things, but really focused more on to the perception. I know that we've heard and discussed in this group before how we take one point and go really deep with it. And I think your point on perception, when you showed everyone the picture, was really the point that I was waiting for. I was waiting to see what your perception of Covey's book was and how you took those 7 habits, defined them and pulled them down into one word each, and then proceeded and made a difference in your perception. I think your pace of your speech was excellent. You asked me to look for that. You also asked me to look for your eye content. I think you have a habit of looking down when you're doing that effective pause. It's not a bad thing, but I noticed it started to be a pattern. When you had great eye contact, and then you look down and wait for the pause and wait for your next comment. It wasn't quite that dramatic. I'm just trying to make a point here. But you would kind of look down. You can look at us while you're formulating that point in your head, because I think it would be great, 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 and then a real pause, and you kind of lose it there. But overall, fantastic presentation. I think you did a really nice job in pulling it all together, and I look forward to hearing more from you. Great job.